Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And as you can see, we've already started here.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important.
And Del Piero! It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Bellingham had a shot. Inter Milan with the corner, there first. Del Piero plays it short. Has a go! Decent enough try.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Well read, nice interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Bellingham. Bellingham.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Del Piero. That's an excellent interception. Besiktas still without a single shot on target. First quarter of an hour gone. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That looks a cracking ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal. Owen! Goal! Besiktas! Besiktas take the lead. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Besiktas have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Hullet. Pinches it off him. And it's Cruyff. Davids. Now it's Hullet. Gets a good foot in there. And no, that was never going to make it. Hullet. Van Bronckhorst. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Cruyff, Del Piero, he's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Chance! Really well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Out of play for a throw. Van Bronckhorst bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. And there's green grass ahead of him. It's a mighty effort! Goal, Inter! And the comeback is complete. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Inter Milan take the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And here's Bellingham. Is there any support? He might not need it. Turns and goes back. And here's Cruyff. He is just caressing the ball. Inter Milan have a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. He's gone for the shots. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Oh, for the keeper to get down to that was top class, but to actually stop himself from spilling it was exceptional. That's great goalkeeping.
And it's Cruyff. They're urging him to shoot. Mateus. And we hit half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And the second half gets underway.
Besiktas can really do with some bigger names standing up here.
And the shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Van Bronckhorst. Foot in. Now that looks a decent ball. Chance here to counter. No, that's been intercepted. Inter Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
He's played him through. Decent hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Owen clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, what a climb! Hakimi gets it clear. He's got full. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Marquinhos. Saliba. Marquinhos. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Bellingham. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, perfectly measured that. Del Piero! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence.
The attendance for this match was...
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
João Pedro, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And he's lost his man here. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Owen. Cruyff. Great hit! Long ball looking to counter.
Besiktas showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Inter Milan, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And it's Del Piero. Just about up to 75 minutes. Shot a goal! He has done it! And with that goal comes comfort. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Substitution from Besiktas.
Besiktas can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Inter Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
He could be in here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Beckenbauer. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Del Piero. He's making a real surge on the left. Chance to finish. And he's picked out the run. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Aimed beyond the defence. Hakimi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bellingham. A hefty... Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Besiktas present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And as you can see, and the shot! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. It's a sweet ball, that. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bellingham. That's an excellent interception. Bullet. And that is a little undercooked. Bellingham. Vardiol. Oh, they can break here. Quality ball. Eto'o. And through to the goalkeeper. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, perfectly measured that. And the flag has stayed. He's had a hit! Bellingham. Threads one in. Thuram cuts out the pass. Puyol. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Messi. Cruyff. Oh, strongly challenged there. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Cruyff has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that. Besiktas are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Hakimi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Roberto Carlos. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good read, needed to be. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. He's played him through. No way through there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That's a sharp pass. And it's Cruyff. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Eto'o. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
That is a great pick out. And the ball's a good one here. Cruyff! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And that's really well manoeuvred. And now a sudden chance to counter. There's no flag. Oh, just skips, decent hit! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Shot goal! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. He is through here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, super find. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, this looks sharp.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And here's Eto. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Eto. That is a brilliant interception. Can he put it away? And we hit half-time. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Las indicaciones del personal del estadio.
And we're off again.
Besiktas can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He won't be happy with that one. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Cruyff. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Besiktas clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Lovely ball and a real chance now. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's gone for goal! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Hullet. Mateus. Oh, that was vital.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Hullet was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Mateus spots it and intercepts.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Bellingham. Rodri. Eto'o. Played out towards the right wing. Ah, that's a fine interception. Mateus. And it's Hullet. Oh, perfectly measured that. Eto'o is onto it in a flash.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's gone forward. No, that's been intercepted. Hakimi. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now that's well seen too. And here's Hullet. That's a shade optimistic. And they're quick to get it back.
Besiktas really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well read, nice interception. Oh, good-looking ball. No way through. And here's Cruyff. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Gets his pass away. There's the shot! And that could have brought them level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
El dorsal 10, Messi.
Up he goes!
El dorsal 8, el dorsal 16.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
El dorsal 19.
Now it's Eto'o.
El dorsal 6.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
El dorsal 15. Pirlo.
Great hit! He scored! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's
Eto'o! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Eto'o really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Roberto Carlos does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's well spotted. 2 minutes to be added on. He's a sharp little ball here. Moved on forwards. And no, that was never going to make it. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Oh, smashing header! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Mbappe has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
Just eases him off the ball. Vardiol. Foot in. Nicely weighted ball. That is a brilliant interception. Owen, he is through here. Can he put it away? A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Owen really has just learned a lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly.
Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Hullet. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. And he's missed altogether.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Hits one! It's their second corner of the game. Tottenham are looking to go forward now. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Nedved. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Nedved showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mateus, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Puyol cuts out the pass, shifted upfield.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lobbed in behind. Pass somewhat off target. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Pirlo. Now it's Hullet. And he's quick to snatch it back. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. What a throw in. He's had it taken off him. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. That's beautifully weighted. Mbappe. Nedved. Oh, a delicate chip through. Rijkaard. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Maldini has been sent off, just to confirm. It was a straight red. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Tottenham look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Not the most accurate pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Keeper's ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Good spot, he's seen the run. Now it's Hazard. And it's Hazard. He's had a hit! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Good ball over the top. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And he's had it nicked away. Mbappe. Now it's Hazard. He's got away. Hazard. Hazard! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Hazard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And this could be the final action of the first half. In for a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And that'll be the last act of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
There's the start of the second half.
Coming on the field is...
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now that's well seen too. And that has put paid to that. Eto'o goes sliding in. And he was alert to it. Thuram. And it's Hullet. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Vieira gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
And he's in on goal. And Hullet! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And that could set him on his way. He gets big. They are rampant. And they are cruising away. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Tottenham find a position of real strength now. Oh, it's a stunning goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Thinks one through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
He won't be happy with that one. Oh, that's well spotted. Nedved. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Pirlo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And the shot! He scores!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Real chance! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
Dixon. That is a great pick out. That is good alertness. Looks to go up and over. It's a great... and the finish! Mateus. Nedved. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Owen. Davids. Nedved. Owen. Oh, he's been caught on it. Shot a goal. And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
And now they can spring out of defence. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's had a shot! It's in! Do not write them off! Back they come!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
He's played him through. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Into the last 5 minutes. Has a look and plays it forward. Ah, it's a sweet ball, that. Vieira. Oh, and he's through the middle. Hullet.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Hoisted in. Now it's Owen. Now there's the hit! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's got the piece through, it's one-on-one. And the keeper takes decisive action. It's a throw-in. Pirlo, played towards the front line. Guardiola wins the duel this time. Ronaldinho is flagged offside. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball, and he's intervened well there. So that's it. It is all over. Besiktas have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Bullet reflecting on a stellar performance, and now taking home a permanent reminder for his mantelpiece. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.